It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Jets and the 49ers under the lights on Monday night.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night.
The first of two here on a Monday night, the opener for these two teams as we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Well, the 49ers getting ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his third NFL season now out of Iowa State.
And the great story of Brock Purdy continues. Had he been drafted in the first round, I think people would be singing his praises to the skies, but for whatever reason, people can't let go of the fact he's missing.
Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. McCaffrey running, and it's a fumble, and it's scooped up by the Jets, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And I can't help but chuckle as we look at last year's stats for Aaron Rodgers. 0 for 1, no touchdowns, no interceptions. I can't believe that we're looking at a stat line like that, but remember, he only played 4 plays. The Jets know that will not be a stat line for this year, and they can't wait to see the old numbers replace the ones you're seeing there.
Ball again on second down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Rodgers now to throw. He gets that to the longtime Charger. It's Mike Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. One more time with Hall. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Zuerlein pulled it. Zuerlein pulled it. It's no good. Wide left. And the lead will hold at 13.
Looked like he might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash, because you've got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. 2nd time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times I think they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to revert to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, But boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to...
Touchdown! Allen Lazard, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Purdy from the gun. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Down the numbers. There he goes. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 74 yards. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Moody good with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground. And, oh, my goodness, he loses it again. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a 1st down.
Bring it. Unlock line. Bronco switch. Roll.
From the shotgun now. Here's it. And oh, he coughed it up. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The tight end in motion right.
Back to throw, Purdy. Finding room at midfield.
And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Purdy now to throw. A short throw here to Latu.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Purdy looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, shot.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
Now it's Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Rodgers going to throw.
He finds Wilson.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That is caught by Williams for a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And in the end, it was Mike Williams who capped the drive with a touchdown reception. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
And he floated one out there incomplete. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you back. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. He's got daylight, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Now Rodgers.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So after the punt, you start with incredible field position, but all goes for naught thanks to the missed field goal.
And, Brandon, you know as well as I do, the situations like that don't come around all that often, so you've got to take advantage of them while you can. And they definitely did not do so there.
Throwing here, Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He'll get this to his tight end, Latu.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
Up the gut, and a loose football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong...
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here's Purdy.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Purdy from the gun.
He's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Oh, look at this play call. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their 38.
They'll give it to Hall to start the drive. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Now the 49ers settling in for their next drive.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1, because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 45 yards.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
It's complete.
The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here's Hall again.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. On play action, now Rodgers. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson.
29 yards.
And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings.
71 yards.
And the 49ers get a bit closer. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
On first down, right back to Hall. He'll take it inside the 25.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Hall again.
Shifts by at the 15.
And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Give to Hall running right.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Jets, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the right coach. It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Jets and the Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's the building that was open the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go from Nashville. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And they steal it back on the return. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense they'll see take the field is
and he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Jets take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering, why? Why this team wasn't ready to go? That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Levis from the shotgun. Okonkwo brings it in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Right 13, right 13.
From the gun, Levis. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hold on, like 90.
Shotgun now for Levis. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Levis throwing again. Caught by Pollard. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Levis now against the blitz. This one's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big one.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
Hey, I know it's early, but that's a block that's going to have some repercussions here later on. Trust me. That little chart that those coaches look at to help determine, do I go for 2, do I kick it? Well, it now just got on speed dial and ramped up, because when you miss an extra point early, it always seems to affect that decision-making later.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throw complete to Williams. Duke the defender. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Paul takes it straight ahead. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Reeled in at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 7-point lead in the first. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets lead by 14. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Titans and Will Levis set to take over again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Pass caught by Ridley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Pass taken in by Pollard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
From the 43. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Now here's Rodgers. He's got it, room to run. Escapes a defender. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And the Titans will get set to take over.
Like 54, like 54.
Levis here on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. Running down the left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans trim the lead down to 9. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Hall once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurt on the play. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Rodgers here from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Rodgers. To the right side, complete. Big gain here. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Again, Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Defense showing blitz. Levis. Boyd hauls it in. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We'll get a timeout now as they head out for an injured player. And not someone they want to see hurting. Tony Pollard, the one in need of some attention. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Levis from the shotgun. It's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive this close to halftime. He fires one deep down the middle. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He's trying another one deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. Thomas Morstead on the punt. Fields this at the 42. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Like 90.
Shotgun now for Levis. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Here comes the final play of our first half.
And like 13.
One final shot before halftime. Lobbing this into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Folk on now to... That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So at the end of 2, the Jets really playing road warriors here. They've got the lead. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here's the Jets offense getting ready to start our third quarter. They certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Play fake. It's Rodgers. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Rodgers here off the play action. He has the first over the middle. He's off to the races. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Rodgers will look to throw. Conklin brings it in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jets lead by 14. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
54, Mike 54.
Now Levis. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Levis now on first down. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll run here with H.M.J.A. Spears. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Motioning the tight end now. 2nd and 10 now. Has his man. It's Ridley. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 4th and short. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Levis throwing again. He's got it on the slant.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They pitch it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Like 54.
Looking to throw, Levis. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Like 5-4.
They'll go Levis. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. The response in order as they take over. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Lazard. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Rodgers here from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Looking to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Hall running between the tackles. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. First carry here for Braylon Allen. Jukes out of one, and he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Jets have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second-effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts from the 16. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Quick hitter complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first.
Like 46, like 40.
Throwing now. Has the connection to Ridley. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Completed here to Spears. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. Now to throw. Reeled in at the 7. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a 1-score game. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got 1 timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that 1 timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope.
Jukes him, and now he's running free. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They go right back to Hall. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone down to the 15. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger but that back remains hungry.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And this one doesn't make it into the landing zone. It comes down shy of the 20, and by the new rules this year, that means the ball is going to be placed at the 40-yard line. All right, one more snap to play here.
Hold on, like 90.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say goodbye from Nashville.